Now you know the truth, Dean. You can't become the best in the world.
That's enough! Stop!
You can't even play without using me as your excuse. The best you can do is live in the shadow of your brother. We're half-baked. So quit. Don't use me as an excuse to play soccer.
I think I understand what he was trying to tell me that day. There was more than cruelty behind those words. The half-baked one. The one who makes me want to puke. The one who needs to be destroyed. It was me all along. Little brother of a genius. Partner. Rival. I'm so sick of all these convenient labels. They have no place in my life. I don't need them. I'm not something to any of you. Saitoshi's little brother. I'm done with that. I'll believe in this indignation in my heart. I'll give in to these destructive thoughts. I am me. I'm the egoist. Rin-Itoshi! Now, when you reach that point, the moment when every fiber of your being is screaming for relief, remember, that is the threshold of transformation. That breaking point isn't the end of your story. It's the beginning of a new chapter. Every grueling rep, every step taken in the midst of fatigue, is a building block for a legacy that will outlast any moment of weakness. When you're out there, feeling the weight of exhaustion, know that this is where the real work happens. The power you think you've lost is only just emerging, raw and unrefined. It's the part of you that no one can take away. The inner force that refuses to settle for mediocrity. Push past that boundary. Even when your mind and body both scream for you to stop. And you'll discover strength you never thought possible. Look around and recognize that the battle you face is not just physical, but mental. Every minute you choose to fight against the urge to give up is a declaration. I am not defined by fatigue, but by my relentless determination. This is the moment when excuses fall away and discipline takes over. There's no room for half measures here. Only unwavering commitment to keep moving forward. Remember, this isn't about chasing a fleeting high. It's about embracing every struggle, every hard-fought moment, as proof that you're forging an unbreakable will. The path you're on isn't meant for the faint-hearted. It's for those who dare to push beyond their limits, to challenge every notion of what they believed was possible. When you confront your limits head on, you're not just surviving. You're evolving into something extraordinary. So let every painful, exhausted moment fuel your fire. Transform that raw fatigue into the energy that propels you forward. Into the drive that shatters every barrier. Embrace the struggle as the only path to greatness. Because the moment you decide to keep fighting, even when it feels like every part of you is worn out, you are rewriting your destiny. Now get out there and show the world. When you're tired, do it anyway. Let each step you take be a testament to your relentless spirit. And let every drop of sweat carve out the legacy of a warrior who refused to back down. This is your time to dominate every moment, to unleash the beast within, and to rise as a true force that nothing can break. Every morning when that alarm shatters the silence, you face a choice: to surrender to the fatigue or to rise and conquer. This isn't about feeling invincible, it's about embracing the grind. When your body is screaming for rest, that's the moment to dig deeper and push through, no matter how worn out you feel. Discipline isn't optional, it's the engine that drives you forward. Remember, fatigue is just a marker. It shows you how hard you've already fought. When you're tired, do it anyway. That's the only way to break free from the ordinary. Now consider this. When you're at your breaking point, when every muscle burns and your mind teeters on collapse, that's when you flip the switch. You don't back down, you don't seek refuge. You stare down that exhaustion, and with the ferocity of a warrior, you say, "Not today." It's that relentless spirit, where every moment of pain transforms into raw, unfiltered power that separates the mediocre from the extraordinary. Your limits are nothing but illusions. Every setback is simply a challenge waiting to be overcome. Look, excuses are for those who settle. I don't care how tired you feel. The moment you let that tiredness dictate your actions, you've already lost the battle. Instead, let it sharpen your focus. When you're on the edge, let your inner fire ignite with a fury that surprises even you. Channel that anger, like Rinatoshi at his fiercest, and let it fuel your every move. Push past the exhaustion. Every rep, every step, every moment you decide to fight is a vote for the man you're becoming. There's no magic in quick fixes, only the slow, deliberate accumulation of effort. Every time you force yourself to get up when your body begs for rest, you're carving out a new level of resilience. This isn't about grand theatrics or empty promises. It's about the raw truth that greatness is forged in the moments you choose to fight against the tide of weakness. When your spirit roars in defiance of fatigue, you are not just surviving, you're dominating every moment. Now let your mind be as unyielding as your determination. When doubts creep in and whisper, "You've reached your limit," counter them with the stark, uncompromising truth, "You're just getting started." Every time you push through, you dismantle a barrier that once held you back. That discipline, that refusal to give in, is your secret weapon. It's what turns each drop of sweat into an unstoppable surge of power. Stand up and own your struggle. This is your moment to crush every excuse and redefine your potential. When you're tired, do it anyway. Let the fire inside you blaze brighter than any moment of weakness. Charge into each new challenge with a resolve that says, "I will not be held down." Your journey is a series of battles, and every fight you win builds a legacy of relentless strength. Remember, the only limits that exist are the ones you accept. Push past the point where fatigue says enough, and prove to yourself that your will is unbreakable. When you're tired, do it anyway. Because every moment you choose to fight, every step you take despite the exhaustion, is a declaration that you refuse to settle for anything less than extraordinary.